Hello everyone, Aris here. Today I'm going to talk to you about the chemistry of the color. So, we have organic and inorganic pigment. Organic pigments are lighter, they sit more on the surface, and inorganic pigments are the one which is heavier and they sink more into the skin. They get oxidized because they have iron oxide in them, and the acidic environment in our body makes them fade quicker. I'm sure in your practice you have seen client with red salmony eyebrow, and that's because of this type of a pigment. With organic pigment, they are lighter and easier to work with, but they're more scary to work with too, because if we don't hit the right spot on the skin and implant them too deep into the skin, then it's harder to remove them. They are very difficult to remove, even sometimes with laser removal. So if we use organic pigment and we hit the right spot onto the skin, which is the top layer of dermis underneath the membrane base, then it's really good because they last longer, the eyebrow will stay longer, and it will fade naturally with the UV light, not with the lymphatic system in our body, and they would look nicer. But it requires more practice to use organic pigment. If somebody's a beginner, we always recommend using inorganic rather than organic until they know their pressure and they've done enough practice so they can use organic pigment. One other thing about the chemistry of the color is the size of the particle. So bigger size particle, bigger molecule, they're easier to work with than smaller one. And now there are some companies which they have made a rectangular, you can see in the picture behind me, like a rectangular shape pigment, which is a lot easier to work with. And yeah, just make sure you hit the right spot onto the skin with the right pressure, and the result will be good. In my next video, I will talk about the biology of the pigment in permanent makeup. Thank you.